Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Shalom to Brother Kanai from the city of Indianapolis, Cap. I want to start out by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, double honor to our apostles and the elders, great millstone that teach me well. Peace, be and safety to the whole for like pushing the truth week in, week out. And sincerity, charity, and love. Like the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai throughout the four corners of the earth. I'm just going to go to the second edit, the 15th chapter, man, and break down some of these scriptures of, what the Lord wanted us to do, and how things should be going. And what's going to happen, too, man. The Lord gave us a warning, to give to our people. And here we are. We have to get that warning out regardless if people want to hear it or forbid, regardless if people take it in or not. We have to get the Lord's warning out, So I'm going to start at 15 and 1. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord." And the Lord is talking to the prophets, man. All right, because these are the words, the people, these are the words He going to put in their mouths. All right, His people are you niggas, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, so we're supposed to be occupied in prophecy until the coming of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. It says, "It calls them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." And these are the scriptures. All right, the scriptures are faithful and true. All right. When we're dealing with prophecy and we're dealing with the scriptures, the things of the scriptures are coming to fruition, man. Coming to life. So that makes them more faithful and true. The Lord is not a man that He shall lie. All right, so His words cannot be a lie. All right. So the Lord's words are true and faithful. All right, it says, "Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee." All right, the incredulity is the unbelief. All right? We're not worried about if you believe or if you do not believe. The scripture says, "What if some do not believe? Do that make the Lord be without effect?" Roughly paraphrasing, it says, "God forbid." It says, "Let the Lord be the truth and every man a liar." All right, so we don't care if you believe or not. We don't care if you want to get. We don't care if you want to get right or not, man. We can't keep worrying about what people want to do, man. We got to worry about trying to wake up the whole full elect, all right, and fight our all battle, man. It says, "Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." And people speak against us all the time, man, in an unfashionable manner all the time. All right, so we're not really worried about what you got to say. We're not really worried about what you're trying to do. All right, we're going to keep fighting our fight, man. That we may be delivered up out of this place. It says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world." All right? And plagues are pretty much bad times, man. Most of sickness, earthquakes, evil times. The Lord said He's going to bring these things upon the world, man. It says, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, all this is killing. All right? And this is the Lord going to bring for all you unfaithful people. All right? All the people with that incredulity He was talking about. It says, "For the wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled." All right, because wickedness is at an all-time high in this earth, man. All right, everywhere you go, people are being wicked, turning to wickedness. It's just off the chain right now, man. It says, "Therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more, touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them the things which they wickedly exercise themselves." All right, so the Lord not gonna hold His tongue no more. He's not holding His tongue. All right, through the prophets. We're the ones that's on the earth, out here on the highways and byways and, throughout the internet, saying what does say Yahweh Shem Shai, letting our people know, their sins, letting the heathen nations know, what's to come for them. We're the ones that's letting our people know that they're going off in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Shai. This is one of the ways the Lord is not holding His tongue no more, man, and touching their wickedness, man. So you people are not going to have a cloak or a so-called a way out from what you've done. All right, you're gonna have to deal with Yahweh Shema Shai, man, for what you have done, and you gonna have to pay for what you do. All right, it says profanity commit, neither will I suffer the things which the wicked exercise themselves. It says, behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. All right, that's the man of the Lord. We're the ones that's complaining. All right, we're the ones that's ready to get up out of here. All right, most of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, 2/3 of you niggas, are you happy where you're at? Are you happy in the place that you are? All right, but hey, us Israelites, man. All right, we know that this is not our rest, man. All right, we complain continually until Yahweh Shema Shai to come deliver us up out of this place, man. All right, deliver our mind and our bodies and everything from wicked thoughts and illnesses and just being in this wicked kingdom, man. All right, where we have no justice, we have no nothing here, man. All right, we don't even have good water. We don't even have a good woman. You know, all we have over here is hell and more hell and more hell, man. All right, we struggling in wages. Everything this devil do is against us, from our air, like I said, all the way down to our clothing. Down to our drinking water, man. We complain continually unto Yahweh Shema Shai to deliver us out of this place, man. All right, it says it's like it just jumped over a chapter, man. All right, it says and I therefore said to the Lord, I will surely. Yeah, we were back at 15 and 9, Salakia. It says, therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them that receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. So the Lord is going to receive, this is for the elect though. All right. It says, behold, my people are led as a flock to the slaughter. Right, man. People don't understand it. They just going along to be alone. All right. People not searching out Yahweh Shema Shai, not our people. All right. It says, what does it say? My people do not consider. Our people not considering Yahweh Shema Shai. People are doing it, like I said, party ratchet and then bullshit, man. All right, doing their own thing. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock, and my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt. It says, but I'll bring them with the mighty hand and stretch our arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. All right. It will destroy all the land thereof. So the Lord said his plagues as before. All right, so we know that, all right, Lord will tell you what he did in the past. He's also letting you know right now what he's going to do in the future. So if he's going to hit Egypt with plagues as he did before, what is he talking about? He's talking about America. Because America is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. All right? This place is definitely Sodom. All right, look at all the atrocities that we have to endure and look at it, walk around every day. All right? All these punks, and all these how do I say it? All these girl guys, that are portrayed to be men, same thing that was going on there, man. All right, everybody's doing all they want to do. Everybody's having all type of wild sex. This place is off the chain right now, man. All right. But it says, the Lord said he's going to smite this place again. It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. All right. So the Lord said this place is going to be punished, man. It says, they that till the ground shall mourn, for the seed shall fall and fail through the blasting of hell and with the fearful constellation. So ain't not going to be growing here, man. All that's going to stop. This all through the Lord, man. It says, woe to the world therein. It says, for the sword in their destruction draweth nigh. All right, which is close. And one people shall stand up and fight against another and swords in the hand. So it's going to be civil unrest. All right, it's going to definitely be civil unrest in this place, man. All right, and Jake going to be killing one another, man. Not just Jake, everybody. So there shall be sedition of men and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right, man. So in the day of this, man, ain't nobody gonna be worried about what the police gotta say, what DJ gotta say. All right, Jake gonna do what they want to do, man. Jake gonna be out here wilding. And only the men of the Lord are gonna have enough sense to navigate through these times. All right, they're gonna be the only ones with the wisdom in the world to navigate through these times, man. Everybody else gonna be messed up, man. It says, a man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able. Right, everything gonna be cut off. It says, for because of their pride, their city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And that's the pride of this place, man. Look at what just happened. DJ that went over here and took over somebody else's land. It says that he erased and arrested the president and his wife. You understand what I'm saying? It says that we're going to control their land. See, this is the stuff this dude has done, man. All right, if this dude is not the so-called devil, then who is, man? This dude is a devil. All right, and he's showing his horns. All right, he just really bullied the whole country out of their land and resources. And said he going to distribute that oil the way that he wants to distribute it, man. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked, man. All right? But he not going to get away with this, man. The Lord got something for Esau, man. It says, behold, says the Lord, a man shall have no pity. Hold on, what was it? It says, for because of their pride, their cities shall be destroyed, shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. It's going to be a fearful time, man. All right? Survival of the fittest. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spill their be goods because of lack of bread and great tribulation. Right, so people going to be invading each other, all right, because of the lack of bread and lack of tribulation. It's going to be tribulation and lack of bread. So people going to be taken, all right? And this point is going to be about the takers. All right, it's going to be about what they're saying in the world, only the strong shall survive. That's the time that he's talking about. Only the strong will be able to survive in this time. All right, and the men of the Lord. The men of the Lord are the ones who are going to be able to actually survive through all this. We're the ones that's going to be okay, man. The rest of you heathen nations, you have a rude and huge awakening coming, man. And it's the Lord with us edifying to the body. And with that, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashua Kakwadash, the Lord, our apostle, elders, great millstone, and teacher well. Peace, blessing, safety, the hopeful that pushes truth. Week in, week out, sincerity, charity, and love, and the spirit of Yahweh, Bashem, throughout the four corners of the earth. With that, I want to say shalom.